humans, we're interesting creatures. Everyone is different. Like a snowflake. No two humans are exactly alike. No matter what, everyone's gonna have a differing view than someone else on it. And our experiences are what shape us to be who we are now in this moment. Every every single thing in your life has shaped you to become what you are. Your surroundings, what you see on TV, YouTube, whatever, who you spend time with, all those things have all those things contribute to who you are. For me, I'm adopted, so I never got to know much of my family. I feel like if I did, I feel like if I never got adopted or aborted, which was going to be the plan if I wasn't adopted, but let's pretend for a second that I never got adopted and that I stayed with my family. From the stories, my birth mom is a smoking, drug abusing, alcohol abusing, if you don't consider that a drug, seizure ridden woman who has a condition that makes it impossible for her to mentally progress past the age of like 15, 16 years old. My birth dad is an absolute fucking psychopath who is willing to harm others if they say one single thing wrong about him. This is all from what I've heard because I've never been allowed to like actually see them. And here I am today. Bye. Just talking to my dad. But here I am today, 18 years old, and I'm starting to suspect maybe that I have a bit of what my birth mom has. I may be I'm smart when it comes to certain things. I know humans, I know emotions, I know stuff like that, but one thing I've noticed recently is that around the age of 15 to 16, I stopped maturing almost. I've been trying to like I've been trying to be normal. I guess. But there were a lot of times back when I was young where I'd like hit my head while running into a wall. That's how bored I would be. When my friends weren't there that day, what I would do is run into a wall or throw a ball against it. So I think I may have fucked myself there. Going back to what I said earlier about experiences being a crucial part of upbringing, until the fifth grade, I went to a daycare. I was educated up to the fifth grade at a daycare that belonged to one of Nana's friends. All because Nana was too scared to let me go to public school. She might have thought I'd be bullied or friggin' torn from my Christian ways. So for years of my life, I spent it at her friend's daycare. Now, sure, I did make friends that meant a lot to me, But of course, once I went to the Christian school, those friends and I had started drifting apart. Okay. There's too much glare on my glasses. I'm turning this TV off for now. Motherfucker, that's from my computer. Jesus, whatever. Anyways, for many long years, I went to that daycare. Then, when I started being unproductive, not doing any more work there, I was sent to the Christian place. It was a good change of pace. I needed it. It was a change of pace that was a long time coming. I think the experience would have been good for me if I'd have gone at a younger age. Like, I go through I go through daycare, the daycare era, maybe pre-K and all that. Hell, first grade at the latest. Then for my middle, then for like first grade into like middle school territory, I'd be at the Christian place. Then I would learn more about Christianity, be around other people, and I would have met my friends that I hold that I have today. I'd have met them way sooner. We'd have known each other since like even earlier childhood. But no, it was fifth grade when I started. I become accustomed to everything else, and the transfer to another school happened at a time of great stress for me, with mom and her boyfriend and all that, whose names I will not be providing because this is the internet and the internet is dangerous. But yeah, when I moved in with my mom and her boyfriend, that was before I started going to the Christian school. So much had changed in such a short amount of time. I wasn't ready. It was such a sudden change of pace. I was lost. I did have my friends to guide me through that time, but yeah. Then I start seeing the bad side of Christianity. I start noticing how wrong people can be, how they can, like, when that one girl got expelled for being bi, then I, then the whole, then the whole me watching porn on the school computer thing, it got to the point where I wasn't looking at that kind of stuff in the school itself. I was only looking at it at home, but I started doing like non-school related things on the computer during class time, and one of those fuckers saw it and instead of confronting me, went straight to the principal like a good little bitch. Eh, but I guess at that point I kind of stopped caring for going there. And it was recently thereafter that I found out that I myself was not straight. At first, it went from like me being straight to like, wait a minute, I think I might be bi to okay, I'm pans. I'm pan to okay, I'm pansexual. And that's where I lie now. It went from straight to am I gay? Is this gay? No, I still like women, so that would be bi to pansexual. And me going to FLCS, I was still in the middle of all that confusion, and I still hadn't told anyone. No one, not even my closest friends, knew at the time. Because I saw what happened the last time. I guess at that point, I saw what happened the last time. Somebody had come out to their closest friends, and I was kind of afraid that would happen to me, even though I know my friends are better than to do that. And that, yeah. I knew they were better than to just run off to the principal and just be like, hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what old Zayap is I don't know what the fuck I'm calling myself now, but look at what he is. Look at what he is. They didn't I I know now they wouldn't do that, but way back then it was unclear. So I didn't know what I was. I was trying to come to terms with it. And I've only really recently come to terms with what I am, have a name for it and everything. Pansexual. My sexuality is a yes, pretty much, but that's not the point right now. Then after that, I was already too far gone. When I went to the public school, I was already way too far gone. I mean, sure, I started off well, getting the work done and all that. Took the end of year test, ended up only flunking math. I only failed math, which is pretty good, honestly. Yeah, well, I guess it's not good that I failed math, but for me, for me, failing only one thing is seen to me as a success because I fuck things up easily. Anyways, uh, I was already way too far gone at that point. Uh, And if you can't tell by the constant pauses in my speech, I'm also not feeling good, so so a gaming video will be coming, but not today, not maybe not this week, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, I share the same I share the same I potentially share the same condition as my birth mom. I have the anger. Fuck. I have the anger issues of my birth dad. I've hit my head more times than I can fucking count. I've been raised being like treated like a child up until fifth grade, which is very bad. And I was unaware of the downsides of the bad side of Christians until after I started seeing people get punished when they don't deserve it. And this was all before I turned, and this was all by the time I turned 14. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to live a stable life and all that. Get like a 9 to 5. I think that if I want to have any income whatsoever, I'm probably gonna have to turn to YouTube or potentially Twitch as like a full-time thing. Play games on Twitch all day, get paid. I mean, it's clearly not easy. It does take effort to have a schedule like that and to keep a fan base and yada yada, but still. At the rate I'm going, that's going to be my only damn option. I need glasses to see the big E on the chart, and I'm a little slow in the head. So I can't, like, so the military's most likely not an option for me unless their standards have dropped substantially to the point where they'd accept me. I don't have any skills beyond pushing buttons on a controller all day, which is essentially what streamers do. My sleep schedule is well and truly fucked. I don't know what I'm gonna do. At this rate, my only option is to be a full-time YouTuber and streamer. Hell, I don't even think I could get a janitor job at McDonald's with the way I am. I mean, I guess another option I could do is be an author like I've always wanted. Yeah, but then again, with income comes taxes. The moment I get a credit card and have an income flowing through, I'm gonna have to fucking pay taxes. I never learned how to pay my taxes. I know it's math, and I'm shit at math. Every decision that I've made and that others have made in my sake has led me to this moment. I don't know where I'm gonna go with. I have no idea where this moment is gonna take me. But at least I know one thing for sure, and it's that I have friends that care about me, that support me. Friends that after years of no contact between the two of us or any of us are still willing to take me back as this as a friend as if I've never left. My friends are good people. So if they're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm leaving this on a high note. I'm glad I'm able to leave such like a sad topic on a high note like that. So I'm gonna end it there. Bye guys.